Hello and welcome to our garden here in Manchester. I've been meaning to do a walk around the garden video for absolutely ages, and I guess now is probably the latest in the year you'd want to do one of these things because everything's as good as it's going to get, I guess. I'm going to split the video up into a couple of sections though, because it is a big garden, and also I'm using a Gopro which does this weird shit thing with splitting videos into parts. I don't know, something to do with file systems and all that rubbish. And also you don't want to listen to me droning on for longer than about 8 minutes at a time. So I'm going to take a look at some of the plants we've got growing in the garden, what's done well, what's maybe not done so well, and there's a few of those. Yeah, so let's take a look at the garden. So first off, the garden's based around a big lawn, and we've got lots of raised beds all around the outside, and we've even got an island bed. So we'll start on this corner. We built this bed here because the lawn sloped on one side of the garden, which was I don't know, a bit odd really, so we've got rid of that, apart from this area here where there's a swing. And also this bed has got access round the back. It's 2.5 metres wide, which to having access does help, and it also gives somewhere for the dogs to run when they're chasing things at night. If that wasn't there, I'd probably get a little bit pissed off with the dogs destroying me lovely plants. First off then, Trachycarpus fortunei on the corner there with a Berinda hanging in it. We'll look at that in a minute. First of many clumps of pink china. So this one has put on really small leaves this year, as you can see, and I think that's probably got a lot to do with us being overrun with nasturtiums, which are just popping up absolutely everywhere. I honestly don't remember planting half these, but we've got chickens and they have a habit of digging and kind of rearranging your borders for you, so I guess that's what's happened here. The back of the bed here we've got Berinda papyrifera CS1046. I see a lot of people asking about this bamboo on various social media groups. Often difficult to find. This one's actually not growing so well here, so I'm probably going to dig it up actually, and the way it is growing means I'm going to be able to split it quite easily. Also at the back, another bamboo, Schefflera, which is doing really nice there. There's a Fascia polycarpa riding in there as well, that's Needham's form. First of quite a few Scheffleras in the garden. This is Taiwaniana. It's looking really good at the moment. Initially when I planted it in this spot, it kind of didn't like it. I guess it was getting a little bit more light and put out quite a few crispy leaves, but it seems to have bounced back quite well. And then the first of many Tetrapanax as well. So this is a Rex form, as you can probably tell from the leaf. Got standard form and another one in the garden, we'll come to them later. Lots of dahlias, pink china growing the kind of leaves that you would normally expect. First of a couple of slams we've got here. This has grown massive. This is kangaroo apple, I forget the proper name, but I'll definitely be doing some more of them next year. Oh, and there is another Schefflera somewhere in here, surrounded by nasturtiums. Schefflera rhododendrodrifolia, love that name. And at the back, another member of the same family, Panax septum lobus, which is kind of just about poking its way through there under the Tetrapanax. A little bamboo here, this is Berinda, this is Yunnan too. Probably going to move this because there's another bamboo quite close to it which has grown huge. That's Phylostachys bambozoides. It's got fantastic culm colour. And I'm going to let this kind of dominate this area of this bed, hence the reason for potentially moving this lovely little Berinda. I have plans for that anyway. There's Schefflera Taiwaniana, another one at the back there, which seems quite happy. And also here, hiding, is Cordyline indivisa, which is in its second year and seems to be doing okay. Can be a bit fussy then, I'm sure some of you know. Another one of my favourites, this is Farfugium japonicum giganteum, which is doing really well. It kind of looks really nice with all the foliage of the voodoo lily and more colocasias. This is another Berinda. I forget the name of, well, it's not got a name, it's just got a number. It's a KR, Keith Rushford introduction 7 something or other, but it's really nice comb colour, and it's got a kind of really upright form. I'm going to leave that and see how that gets on with the Phylostachys. Hopefully they'll both be able to coexist peacefully in there. This is Brasseopsis dumicola, which I planted early on this year. There is another one of these in the garden, but this is just such an amazing plant. And then at the back of it there's another Schefflera, I should say behind it. Schefflera alpina. This is one of the alpinas from Krug. And also there's Krug colossus, Rodgersia. And another Farfugium. This is japonicum again, but not the giganteum one, it's just the kind of regular form. I'm going to make a few changes in this area of the garden. So there's a bamboo at the back there, really lovely blue culm on this one. It's Phamlocalamus crassinodus cubuticus. In my opinion, this is a better choice for a lot of gardens where people want to grow a bamboo with blue culms, because it's really easy to kind of handle. The Papyrifera is such a strong grower, and you'll see some of the plants further around the garden, they are massive, and the rhizome is really thick. So yeah, this would be my choice, and if I get close to the culms you can see they look really good. So I'm probably going to move that back a little bit and move the rheum, and all because of this, which is another Tetrapanax. This has grown huge this year. This is steroidal giant, so that is going to be massive next year. More colocasia and another Schefflera impressa, which I moved early this year, and it's kind of sulking a little bit, but yeah, it's looking good now. And then a few other bits and pieces, more Farfugium crispatum or wavy gravy, and Blechnum chilense. Really like this fern. I got gifted this one, I've just bought another at weekend which I'll plant very soon. And then Semirundinaria fastuosa viridis, really good upright bamboo. And that's about it, because I've just hit 8 minutes, so I'm going to stop recording, and yeah, keep an eye out for part 2. Goodbye.